In the first part of our work on functions and formulas, you use the average function to find the average of the individual scores for each person. And you can see that I've got it here on the screen. You may also have found the average for the scores for each particular attempt. But could you find the average just for the boys and the girls, or the average for each individual IT group? Well, you can, but you have to use a special function called average if. Now, you can see the spreadsheet in front of me. I have got the gender of each of the year 7s that have taken part, and what I'd like to do is I'd like to find out the average scores of the boys and the average scores of the girls. So to do that, I need to set up a table, and I'm going to put it down here. So let me just highlight these 4 cells and then go and select all borders like this, and I'm just going to type in boys average in this one, if I could spell it. There we go. And girls average in that one. There we go. I'm just going to change the format. Actually, I'm going to change the format to match this. So if I just click on average, click on the format painter and highlight both of these. There we go. So on to the new function, which is called average if. And it's called average if because we want to take the average if the value is male for boys, average if the value is female for girls. So I click in the blank cell and I go to formulas, and then I go to insert function. Let me just move this over here, and then I type in the word average if into the search function box, press go, and there it is there. Click OK, and this will now start our wizard. So we've got 3 things that we need to fill in here. The first one is the range. Now the range includes all the values starting from the if part, in other words the male and female, up to the average part here. So I click on the square and I select all the way across. So all these columns all the way down. So the first column contains the if, and the last column contains the average. And that works the same for any other use of average if. Click on the box. Let's go to the next one. So the next one is the criteria. In other words, what is the if condition? What is the thing that I wish to find? So I'm going to do boys first, which is male. Click in the box, and then let's click down to average. Now, if it works correctly, you can see it's beginning to do different things over here. So that looks right. Then finally, the average range are the actual cells that we wish to average. So that's the last column. So I click on the box and I highlight all the ones down here like this. Close the box. This looks about right. Click OK. I've got quite a large number there, so I'm going to go to Home, and I'm going to go to Reduce or Decrease Decimals. There we go, like that. So the boys' average is 22.78. So let's do it for the girls. Click on the blank cell, click on Formulas, click on Insert Function, select Average If. It's already selected in my Most Used box. Again, the range, click on the square, includes all of the values starting from the sex all the way to the average, all selected. Close the box. The criteria, this time we're just adding up the females, so it's female. And then the average range is the last box, all selected like that. And click OK. Again, a bit too many decimals. Click on Home and reduce the decimals to 2 decimal places. And there we go. We've got the boys' average, actually quite a bit higher than the girls' average. Now, just to prove to you that it works, if I just reduce some of these values here, so let's this is the male, so I'm just going to put this into single figures. So let's call this 7, 5, and 4. And you can see each time I do it, the boys' average drops off. Let's choose some girls' values, and I'll increase these. Let's change this to 45, and let's do this to 36, and 31. And you can see with each change the girl's average increases. So that is the average if function. The average if function has 3 parts to it. So the range starts with the thing that you wish to find all the way to the average. The criteria is the if part, and then the average range is the last column with the average. Good luck with it.